Alright, how's it going, guys? This is part 2 of a tutorial series teaching how to build a e-commerce store using the Foxy theme from Elegant Themes. Last time we got our site up and running, and now we got to make it look a little bit more like the demo website. And so we're going to go ahead and just get into it and get started. The first thing we want to do is change our logo. And Elegant Themes ePanel, which is located under Appearance, Foxy Themes Options, makes customizing your site incredibly easy. So you can actually just upload your logo image. I've already created one. I did it just about 2 seconds ago in about a second, so it's very ugly and not very attractive, but it'll do for the demonstration. So once you've uploaded your file, you can optimize if you choose. I'm just going to hit use for logo, full size. Scroll down to the bottom and hit save. You're always going to have to do this within the ePanel settings. Alright, and let's take a look and see if our new... Alright, so there you got it. Ace Electronics is the name of our store. Let's go ahead and configure this home page featured slider. And what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and give that a category. So if you head over to dashboard and category and add new category, and let's call this category featured. Oops, caps on. Featured, and the slug will be featured as well. That is basically just the URL friendly version of our name. I'm going to leave out a description and go ahead and add that category. Alright, so now that we've made the category, we have to upload the content into our slider. And to do that, we're going to add posts. And so let's go over to posts and add a new one. Okay, so for our post title, let's go ahead and just call one of them, I don't know, coolest products around. It's kind of long-winded, and I have some dummy text for all of this. Let me head over to mobile devices, testimonial. Whoops, I don't think I have any for that. Never mind. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set our featured image. And I've already gone ahead and gotten my featured images. They're the ones from the Elegant Themes website, actually. I'm just using those. If you don't have access to the PSDs like I do, you can go ahead and just save the image by right-clicking it on the demo website, and that's what I did. So that's one way you can do it. And go ahead and go to set featured images, select file, and let's see here, slide one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it. I'm not going to optimize, and then set featured images. Now down here in the ET settings is where you're going to make this stuff appear and be able to edit this stuff. So let's go ahead and just make up, what did I say, coolest products around, coolest let's say electronics, then sweets. There we go, I already did one. Our products are sweet and our prices are cheap for our description. You can put whatever you want, and then you can actually add a read more custom link. I'm not going to do that yet. And then lastly, you're going to want to come up here and check featured under categories and publish. Now if you look at your site, you're going to notice that it's still not up here, and that's because we have to go back into appearances, Foxy Themes options, and edit the category our featured slider looks at. So go to general settings, and on your third tab you'll see featured sliders. Now I'm going to change the number of slides to 2 because that's how many we're using for this tutorial. You can choose however many you like, and then for the category I'm going to select featured, and that's the category we just created. Also you can change, you can use pages, and that will populate your slider with pages. You can choose the pages below, And then you can actually enable or disable automatic animation. We're going to enable that, and we'll keep it at 7,000 ms, which is basically 7 seconds, and save. So now if we take a look at our home page, we should, alright, so there you go. Coolest electronics, our products are sweet, and our prices are cheap. And you have that image right there. It looks pretty good. Alright, let's create our second slide. Go back in, and I'm sure you can guess we're going to have to create another post. Alright, and add new. Okay, and let's just call this one, I don't know, you can't beat our prices. And let's set featured image, and like I said, I already have these images created. I just took them from the demo site, but here's the second slide image. And I'm going to set as featured image and come down here, and we'll go ahead and give the slide title, you can't beat our prices. And that actually works more of as a description, so I'll put that there. And then put best prices in town. I don't know. Whatever. You can put whatever you want there. This is more just an example. I'm going to leave the custom link URL empty once again. Don't forget to set your category to featured, and then go ahead and publish. Now we should have a working slider with two. There you go. So we'll have both of these posts that we just created, so that's how we go ahead and do that. Now let's go ahead and configure these three sections right here, and you may notice that you got some crazy random stuff populating for the stuff you're building. That's alright, because we're going to edit that stuff in a little bit. I'm just sort of going down the page. So let's go ahead and take care of this section right here. And to do that, we are going to go into the pages, and we're going to create separate pages for all three of those. Now, before sorry, so go into pages and create new page, and I believe I had created pages. Yes, so my 3 pages are going to be mobile devices, tablets, and computers. So let's start with the first, mobile devices. And I have some random text, lorem ipsum. And lorem ipsum is a just basically a dummy text generator. You can go over to loremipsum.com and generate your own text if you want to. Alright, so that's that. Alright, now to get the icon that you see on the demo website, what you're going to have to do is come down to where it says blurb icon image in the ET settings. And I've already gotten my icons, so I'm going to go ahead and upload it. The icons I'm using are, they are called gray moonlight icons, and I will include a link on where you can download those. And then you're going to want to optimize them to fit, and I believe the size that fits is 26 by 44 for this one, so you have to make them pretty small. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up. You probably have to fidget around with your icons to make them fit, and then once you have it uploaded, I'm going to skip optimizing and come down here and click use for blurb icon. Okay, great. So now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and publish. Now this isn't going to do anything. If we look at our page, it's still going to still say sample page. Yeah, we're going to have to edit that later, but let's go ahead and make our other 2 pages real quickly. So add new pages, put tablets, put our dummy text, not sure why. Alright, and then blurb icon image, and I'm going to go ahead and find my icon that I have created for tablet right there, and scroll down and use for blurb icon. Publish that one, and then we'll create one more. Alright, and our last one is going to be computers. So let's use computers, insert our dummy text. There you go. And we'll add our image icon once again. Select file, and I'll find my computer icon and insert it and use for blurb icon once again and publish. Alright, there. So there you have it. Now that we've created those 3 pages, we have to let the template know that we're going to use those for our 3 sections. So we'll go to Appearances, Foxy Theme Options. Once again, we'll head over to the Home Page tab, and we're going to scroll down to these 3 Content Area Page tabs, and these are going to be how you do it. So for Content Area Page 1, I'm going to select Mobile Devices, and that's going to show our mobile device page. We'll do the same with the other 2. I'm going to go ahead and find tablets and then computers. Okay, so let's scroll to the bottom and click Save and take a look at our site and see if we have these. Alright, so there you go. You got your different pages that are showing up here. You can click on those and move forward, and they have these icons set up now, which looks pretty good. So we've got our slider taken care of in these 3 blurb sections. Notice that our menu is populating like crazy. Don't worry about that for now. We'll come back and take care of that and structure it and make it look good in a little bit. But now we're going to go ahead and take care of this, which is our call to action, which is really easy to edit in our ePanel settings. This is something you want to create to try to get people to either sign up as it has here or go to a product page and buy something. So let's go back to our ePanel, which we're already in, and we can go to Home Page once again, and so it's under call out text, and above that it's call out URL. That is going to be the URL you want it to link to. For now, I'm just going to keep that empty, and let's go ahead and change this. It says find out what everyone is talking about, and actually that's fine. I'm not going to change that because it's still relevant, and then I'll change this to about the ACE Electronics, can't type, store. Alright, and then if you scroll over, alright, so now you have that. Now if you go down one more, and the call out button text, which is this right here, we can go ahead and change that and say browse products. Alright, and then you can actually set the number of featured products. All the e-commerce stuff we're going to come back to in the next tutorial when we set that up. So let's go ahead and save and see what that looks like. Just notice the changes along the way. It's nice to see. Alright, so what I did there was going to be too long. It makes it skewed and looks bad, so let's go back in there and change that to something else. Alright, so I have a store, and we'll go ahead and see if that fits a little better. Alright, so that looks a lot better. And then we can browse products, and that's going to be our button. Now below this, we're going to have a featured product slider. It's not here now, and we're not going to do it now because we're going to need to set up our WooCommerce plugin to do that, and we'll actually populate this slider with featured products. And so lastly, we're going to be editing the content right here, which is going to be, we'll do 3 tabs for different content, and you'll see what I'm talking about, or you can look at the demo page. And then we're going to add a testimonial here on the right side. So let's head back in and get started. Alright, so to add the testimonial, we actually have that option from our sidebar here, and we can go to Testimonial, Add New. Now, the title of your testimonial is not the actual title. It's going to be the name of the person. So I'm going to go ahead and put my name, and I've got some dummy text for a testimonial right there. Let's head back in and paste that. Now we're going to set a featured image, and this is going to be a picture of the person giving the testimonial, in this case me. So I have a picture of myself. Alright, there we go. Set featured image. And let's publish it and go ahead and see what that looks like. Alright, so there you have it. You have your testimonial that looks right next to that. It looks good. We've got the picture down there with the name. You can enter whatever information you want. So lastly on this home page, we'll do the footer configuration later. And we're going to be adding some cool widgets and stuff to our site. But let's go ahead and go over the tabbed content, and let's head back to our dashboard. So for our tab content, we're going to create 3 pages once again. And for our pages, let's add new. And I haven't actually decided what I'm going to call these, so let's just call it page 1. And then we're going to add some lorem ipsum. I don't have any for this, so I'll show y'all what lorem ipsum is real quick if you're not familiar. I'm sure most of y'all are. Ipsum. Alright, so loremipsum.com. Seems to be moving slowly. Alright, so you can come down here and generate as much text as you want, 5 paragraphs. I'm going to generate 4 paragraphs of lorem ipsum. Oh, great. So now I'm going to copy and paste that into the section. Alright, and publish it. Alright, let's do that 2 more times. We're just going to, just for the sake of being quick, and oops, we'll go page 2. We're not going to give it relevant content yet. And publish, and then we'll make 1 more. Alright, add new. We'll call this one page 3. And we'll add that. Okay, great. Publish. Alright, so if you go to your site, you should notice that this hasn't changed. And that's because, once again, we have to go back into our appearance settings and our Foxy theme options and change it from our homepage tab. Now this is going to be the last thing we see, and it's include pages in the tab area. Now we can include our pages by clicking this and making a check mark, and we're going to go ahead and do that with the 3 pages we just created, page 1, page 2, and page 3, and I'm going to save that. Now I just realized that with the amount of text I just inserted into those pages, it may look very elongated. Yeah, so you don't want it to go that long. We kind of want it to match up with this. So what I'm going to teach you is how to insert a read more tab, which is going to be cool because it allows you to post a lot of information, but it also allows you to stop where our homepage is going to see it. And to do that, we'll go back here and we're going to go into our, one second, I gotta check something. Alright, let's go back to our dashboard, or sorry, our pages, and let's go into, let's say, page 1. Okay, so I'm gonna go into text, and let's say stop at the 2nd paragraph. We can enter this tag, which is looks like the following. Oops, sorry. There you go. So that's the more tag, and this should stop us from stop the text from running down this far on the home page. So let's update that. Refresh. Alright, though, so there you have it. Now it's more plush with the testimonial. It looks better. If we go over to page 2, we notice that that goes down as well. We're going to have to put a more tag on all 3 pages. So let's do that really quickly. Page 2, we'll just put it right there. Update. And page 3, let's go in there. Update and refresh our site, and we should be good. These should all be about the same. Yep, all about the same height. So now we've learned how to put some content here with a couple different pages. For now, that's all we're going to do in this tutorial. The next tutorial, we're gonna organize our footer down here. and do some different stuff with the widgets. We're gonna learn how to go into the code and change who this is designed by, and edit this stuff. And we're gonna also go over and change our menu and organize it. And then after that, we'll get into the WooCommerce and actually getting your store up and running. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I'm Andrew Eddy, and I look forward to hearing feedback. And if you guys need any help, just let me know. I have no problem helping everyone out. And thanks. Have a good one.